you got to understand. I was raised in a under the Milli Vanilli concept of lip sync. Yeah, Milli like you got to be a certain age to understand that. But Milli Vanilli, if you don't know, they were a pop duo that made a ton of hits in the late '80s. Okay, they won Best New Artist at the Grammys. They had 4 #1 songs on their debut album, 3 of which reside currently on my iPod. I stan Milli Vanilli. And there were 2 guys, one a dark-skinned black guy, one a light-skinned black guy, so I'm assuming the light-skinned one was Vanilli. And they were very popular. They were very popular except for one problem. They weren't singing their own songs. They weren't the singers of the songs, and they were lip-syncing someone else's singing. And the 1980s, a decade mainly known for cocaine, greed, war on poverty, and incarcerating black people, was like, no, we have our limit, and it's lip sync. We don't go there, okay? We're the 80s, we have class. And so these guys basically were banished. They had to give up their Grammy. They're basically banished from music. And we took it so seriously as a nation, as a culture, that the people who sang the songs, who clearly had talent, they were also done. They never worked again either. We were like, anybody who was associated with this filth must go. Now, years later, unfortunately, Vanilli took his own life. Sorry to update you 25 years later. But yeah, he took his own life. And I assume he had other things going on, but being an international social pariah couldn't have helped his mood. And so I see it through that lens. And I go, weird that all of a sudden lip sync became a kind of a acceptable cultural entertainment format. Because it's like 90% of TikTok is lip sync videos. And I thought to myself, I was like, what if Vanilli were here today to look at TikTok? Like, first of all, he'd be like, what is this? It's like, that's called a cell phone. He'd be like, is this where you imprison entertainment criminals? You just swipe, there they are, they're in entertainment, like Superman 2 when they throw them in like a little thing. Is this entertain? No, these are entertainers with followings. He's like, this person has 5 million followers? This person has an agent? This person has sponsorships? What is going on here? I genuinely believe if Vanilli were here today to see this, he would kill himself. I think we'd do it to him again, and that's disgraceful. That's an indictment of us, not Vanilli.